Hello, welcome back. Again, thank you to everyone who sent in a question. New page, last page of questions for this Q&A. First of all, any tips for how to make a pitch more commercial? Any tips for how to make a pitch more commercial? I don't really understand what a pitch is. Do you mean a query? Or do you mean when you're doing a pitch in a festival or an event? I'll try and help with both. I'm not very good at anything commercial because I don't really think much in terms of the market or in terms of it. My brain doesn't really work in that way. It's all about the story, so I'm not perhaps the best author to answer this question. But in terms of a query package, the best way I think for it to be commercial, look commercial, is for it to be punchy and concise, is for it to have really good comp titles, really well chosen comp titles. So, for example, my book that comes out in January, my first standalone, there are Misery meets Room. Misery by Stephen King meets Room by Emma Donoghue. It gives you a good sense of what that book might look like. And I think in a query letter, 2 really well chosen or 3 really well chosen books or movies, preferably books, I think really helps an agent quickly ascertain where that book might sit on a bookshelf or in a market. In terms of a pitch, if you're pitching at like an event to a panel of agents or something like that, a festival, just to come across professional and passionate about your book, and to understand what your book is in terms of what genre it is, to, like, most agents are just very happy if the word count is reasonable. For example, like if you've written a fantasy novel and it's 20,000 words, red flags. If you've written a thriller and it's 400,000 words, red flags. It can be a little bit, it can deviate from the norm a bit, but too much, and it just puts agents off because it's going to be too much work to deal with it. So understand what the generally accepted word count ranges are. Understand, like, have a good punchy title, or if you're writing a kind of a historical novel, have a beautiful title. Make sure it fits. The other thing is read widely in your genre, in your area. I think read widely in general is a must for any writer. But understand your genre, understand the books that have been popular or highly acclaimed in the last few years. That might help you make it appear more commercial. But also, don't worry too much about being too commercial. That's where the publishers will leverage all of their expertise, and the whole publishing team will make it more commercial. But if you come across as a writer who's very passionate about the story being told, and you understand where the book sits roughly in relation to other books, that's kind of enough. They want to see your storytelling ability, your writing ability, most of all. Hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, just let me know and I will have another crack at it.